What's going on there, everybody, and welcome back to some more Trucking with iVision. We are here in Amarillo, Texas, with our Kenworth W900. We got ourselves a Harvester all loaded up and ready to go. This bad boy, she is like, get me out of here on this early morning day. Very nice. We're going to be heading up to Lamar, Colorado. It's where we're going to be going. We're going to be coming up the 287, going over to the 385. We got a nice little viewpoint here that we need to check out, and then we're going to continue on in to Lamar there, so it'll be good. So 236 miles is our journey. We're kind of, like I said, we'll get into it. We'll kind of explain why we're back in American Truck Simulator if you haven't seen my last video, and then we'll kind of go from there, because originally we weren't supposed to be on here for a bit, but you know, things change all the time. Obviously, the big change is Kansas DLC is coming. Yes, before the end of the year, which is nice. So we're gonna have that to look forward to. So that's gonna be good to kind of get us into the new year. And we're gonna continue to just kind of go from there. But originally we were gonna be doing some Alaskan road truckers. But yeah, I did one video. I had problems with that first video. And then I tried to record a second one, and it just went all over the place. And because of how bad it was, I was just like, I can't release this to you guys. And at this point, I'm like, I'm kind of over the game right now until they make some major updates. They've had like 10 patches, and I'm like, oh my god, this game is still seriously this broken. I mean, I talked about it in my last video. Like, the one time I loaded into my save, and like my truck was just like a skeleton. Like, the wheels weren't there, the doors were off, there was like no coverings for the engine. It was insane. So I couldn't do anything. Luckily, like, backed out, reloaded the save, it was fine. You know, but then I started having GPS issues, and I had it when it let me drop off my load, because it said I wasn't in the right spot, and it just a lot of headaches. And then it turned out, like, right at the end of the recording, that the frames just went to trash, because apparently this is a thing with the game. If you play for too long, like, performance degrades like immensely. And I'm like, that's just you know, I'm not doing that, because I feel like the things that I play are stuff that I want you guys to play too, right? And so if I'm going to be doing videos, I would expect that you're going to want to play. And if I don't think it's in a good enough spot, like, I'm not going to do it. So that's kind of where we're at. I felt like even after the demo that I tried a long time ago, that the game had some rough areas. That demo was very polished in a lot of areas, even with the bugs that it had. So it's very interesting that that game got released the way it did, even after it got delayed. What happened there to that guy's trailer? Oh, that's sad. But yeah, it's a little frustrating, because I was really hoping to have a new truck game to kind of go off of. But, you know, we make adjustments, right? We make adjustments. So we're back to American Truck Simulator, which is fine, because we got Kansas coming. We've also started doing the Bus Simulator official school bus extension DLC. That is quite the mouthful, but yeah. So we started doing that. So that's, like, we've got plenty of stuff to keep people busy, and which is perfectly fine. So got no complaints there. It's just been a shift from where I was kind of hoping, because Alaskan road truckers, you know, right? We're on the ice road, stuff like that would have been great for this time of year. Just at the moment, it's not panning out. So we'll see. I'm expecting at least another patch. I preferably had like 2 patches before the end of the year. But realistically, we might just get 1. And the developers have been very quiet again. You know, sometimes that happens. Player count's not too great either. So there's a lot there to deal with. But hopefully we can get 1, and I can at least get like another video or 2 before the end of the year for that, because I think it's just really good. It's not as detailed as American Truck Simulator or Euro Truck Simulator 2, but it's detailed in the fact of what you can do. I will say, like, it's like having to get your load all ready, go in there, worry about your health. Like the gameplay wise, I think it adds a lot of cool features that way. But when it comes to just the driving and the basics of what the game needs to be, in my opinion, it's just not there. Um, Also, I would sometimes I just want to hop in and take a load and go. Like I don't want to sit there and have to sit there and let's connect the pin. Let's raise the legs. Let's connect the cables. All right, now let's go and get this load delivered and drop it off and do all the reverses. I don't want to get out there and have to worry about fueling up my truck. Like I just want to hit the button and say it's full, right? Like there's something to be said about some of this type of stuff. So definitely depends on what you're looking for, right? If you're looking for full immersion, that is definitely hopefully gonna get there. But I just yeah. So good times though. Good times there. We're just trucking along though. Like that's all I want to do. Just want to get in my truck and drive. Oh, that's the other thing. Like the truck models were not that great either. Like we get some realistic, great truck models in American Truck Simulator, and I don't know, maybe mods could kind of fill that gap for Alaskan road truckers, but it just ain't there from the get-go. So if you want some realistic stuff, and I know there's probably complaints about American Truck Simulator 2, you know, in ETS 2, get it. There's definitely complaints about them, but they do offer quite a bit of stuff, and they have a really great developer in SCS, so that's always good. But yeah, we're on the open road again on the 287. So we've been through majority of this. The reason we're kind of going up to Lamar, obviously, we want us to get that viewpoint that we've never seen. But there's that little stretch of road though also that we haven't seen. And I've always talked about, you know, when we don't have new content, that we would go through and drive through areas of or stretches of road that we haven't been through before, to kind of fill that gap. Plus my like map exploration is only at like 56%. As SCS keeps throwing more states at us, I've become less and less ingrained with the exploration side of it. But then they also rework older sections of the map, right? I think you know, it's been stated that when you get hired on as a map developer for SCS, they make you work on the older states first to kind of bring them up to the newer levels. And then as you kind of like level up, you get to kind of move on to the newer projects of working on new states and whatnot. So I think that's really cool how they do that. I can only imagine how hard that gets though when we start having all 50 states. But yeah, it's also interesting as well of like, do they develop a new game engine when American Truck Simulator is all filled out with all its states, right? I don't know what that looks like for the ETS2 side because I don't follow that one as closely. So, but like if we run out of all 50 states, like what new content could they provide, right? And at that point, it's almost like, do we just look for a new game engine with a new whole game release? And at that point, I would feel a little frustrated just due to the amount of money that goes into this, right? Like I've started to calculate it a little bit, and I'm just like, man, it's a lot of money for one game. When it all comes down to it. Now I've got tons of hours in this game. It's insane how many hours I have, and I know other people have even more. So it's crazy, right? But at the same time, like, you don't want to lose all of that, right? You spent all that money, you put in all those hours. You don't just want them to go. And to be honest, the game still looks pretty good. Like, there's still improvements that could be made, and we're gonna get there hopefully. Like DirectX 12 is gonna help. But at the end of the day, the game engine is what really is going to define what the future looks like for this game. And so I think at that time, like, we're probably talking another, I don't even know, 5 to 6 years. Probably longer than that, right? If we're talking about two states a year. Of course, when they start getting to the East Coast, there's a lot of smaller states. So they can probably crunch through those a little bit quicker. I'd almost like to see them bundle states at that point. Especially when you're talking about like Vermont, Rhode Island, you know, Maine, Massachusetts, you know, like they're kind of smaller. So I would definitely like to see what's going on here. Definitely would like to see like some bundling happening there versus having to pay for each of those individuals. But who knows? We'll see what they do. But that could also make them go a little bit faster as well. So, yeah, it's hard to say what's going to happen there, but that is my hopes. What is this slowpoke doing? It's a tractor. There's a tractor on the road, slowing things down. Holy cow! What is this here too? A little merging slowdown. That always happens. Merging is not. Man, we got over, and then I got to get back over. But, well, let's take a peek at the load here and see. There she is. Now there's a little bit more sun. I thought it was green. Wow, did my eyes deceive me? It is red. It's a red harvester. I thought it was green. But it's looking good though, coming along very easy. It's not too bad either. We like this guy's slowing down. We're not even doing 60 though. Not even doing 60. Why are you hitting your brakes? We're only doing 40. We're only doing 40, good sir. Oh boy. Now he's really slowing. That could have been bad. Alright. We're fine. So yeah, we're coming into, I believe this is Guyman. If I remember correctly. Somebody, there's a train over there. Didn't even see him. Yeah. There is a train. 152 miles still on our journey. We are not moving as fast as I thought we would be. That's fine. Usually you get on these smaller U.S. highways, and it's a little bit, well, it's a lot more slower going, slower paced. So normally it's not so bad because there's not as much traffic, but the highways there's right, like there's not as much traffic on the main interstates as we would see in real life. So like taking the main interstate's not that bad. To divert us to the U.S. highway. Let's take a peek around and see what we got around here. A food mart. Got ourselves a food mart, some souvenirs, a police department down there. It's very nice. Alright, let's hop back in. Yeah, I thought our turnoff was a little bit up, but it wouldn't be the first time I've missed a turnoff. I missed the last one, last episode, into our delivery spot. I missed the road, and then I was like, oh, I'll just turn around up in the business up ahead. Then come to find out, like, oh, no, you can't because you're on a one-way. There's a two-lane one-way. But, yeah. Just little things. The little things, they get to you. That is what they do. Yeah, so we've just turned on to the 385 here. So I don't think we were in Guyman. I mean, this could be the outskirts of Guyman. I don't think it is, though. These guys. Oh, man, if they could ever do seasons in ATS, that would just be amazing. That would be amazing. Maybe one day we'll get there, but not today. Not today. Alright, what else are we looking? We are looking for that viewpoint. It should be, but it's a little bit further north. It's closer to the border. There's like a roundabout, it looked like. So hopefully we'll see something good. It's probably like a statue or something in the middle of a roundabout. You're like, oh, this would be great. But we'll find out when we get there. We got a little ways to go before we get up there, though. Just because, like I said, we are quite a... I don't know, we're still 137 miles out. So hopefully on this stretch here we'll make some good time. Got a good speed limit here. We are limited though by the World of Trucks contract for our speed, but I don't know a perfect way for them to fix it, but I would like to see them make some changes, because not being able to do the speed limit is really frustrating. But I get they also don't want people doing, 80 in a 65 either, right? For those states that are 65 miles an hour. Whoa, that got close. Wow. That got close right there. Holy come boys. Alright, Boise City. Gotta get your coffee. Where's that at? Best coffee. Yeah, as the at the interstate. Oh, on the interstate. Best coffee. Who has the best coffee on the interstate? Pilot. Nice. A pilot. Let's go. Oh, you can go. There you go. I was gonna say, we get the one guy that's trying to go like left or something. Right? He's like, oh, I'm trying to go left. Don't mind me. I'm like, no, you can't be going left. You can't be. Alright, there we go. We took it wider, and I still crossing some lines. No matter what you do, you just get these big loads, and you just need a lot of space. Just need a lot of space. Alright. That is looking good. And, alright, we're hitting the speed. Is that a way station? Yep. Oh, pull in for the way station. Where's that at? I don't know where the way station is. I don't even see it. Is it to the right? Is it gonna make us... We're skipping it. Our viewpoint's up ahead. I don't know. I don't even see a way station. I don't even see a way station. We'll see. Maybe there's one as we kind of come about here. This is also going to be very interesting, checking out a viewpoint with this kind of load. It does say way station to the right. So we probably should go to the way station. Unfortunately. Yes. Alright, we'll go to the way station and get that taken care of. And then we'll come back out of here. It's kind of annoying to go off the beaten path like this, but it's fine. We will circle back. Look at all them cars too, like, ugh. That's gonna be something else. That is gonna be something else. Way station, half a mile. Okay. Those are the scales. I think this is the way station up ahead here. Yeah, this is definitely it. Man, this is crazy how off the path this is. There's some crazy ones out here. There's like, we've been to a couple, but this one just seems really out there for whatever reason. That's so annoying. All right, so it's a one-way. So we'll follow the signs and kind of loop around, apparently. So that's nice. We're looping around. There it is. Over there. Yeah, look at this thing. It's like a little shack. There's no way that they're manning this. It's too small. Not enough traffic. Alright, 85,000 pounds. Our vehicle is not in perfect technical state. Ah, they dinged us. I think we're only at like 5%. Oh well. It'll be very interesting. I mean, with the once 1.49 comes out, like the whole fact of, wear and tear on your truck. Like, are you gonna really start getting dinged at way stations? Like, that's gonna be interesting. To see how that all kind of plays out. Oh, I want to go. Oh, now here's our chance. Thank you. Appreciate it. I appreciate that. waiting like that. It's so nice of you. All right. Back on the road. We're going to go check out the viewpoint here, and then we can get back to hopefully getting this delivered within a reasonable time. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. I think we're going to stay in this lane, even though we do want to get over. I think our viewpoint is going to be in the middle of this. I guess I don't know. There's so much traffic here. Holy cow. We're going to be in this line forever at this rate. We're going to have to, we can like literally, we can make a song. Like, oh, they're not even moving. Oh man. Why are you guys not moving? Okay, that's interesting. We're just going to pass these guys up. Something happened here. Oh yeah, an accident. And then he like lost his load or something with his trailer there. Jesus. Sorry about that. Thank you. All right, we've cut those guys. Yeah, there's the viewpoint. So, all right, yeah, this traffic circle doesn't have that much traffic, so this works out really well. This works out really well here. We'll get into this lane here. Because this is what we're gonna stop for. This is great. Oh, so sorry. Oh man. I hope he's not gonna honk the whole time. Oh, thank you. So sorry about that. Okay, let's check out the viewpoint here. Oh, Boise City. Look at that. We are in Boise City, apparently. I thought it's interesting. So it's like in the middle of Guyman and all that type of stuff. That's new. Didn't learn something new today. Not that it. Oh, it's so beautiful out. There's a CVS. Oh, I didn't even notice that train car there. Oh, it's because we haven't gone over there yet. That's really cool. That'd be really neat to get a photo in front of. Possible. Or have we been on that side? Now I can't tell. We'll have to figure that out for sure. We'll get that figured out. Don't worry. We got plenty of time. Oh, and a turtle, is it? It's like a wood turtle. That's cool. Or a dinosaur? Maybe it's a dinosaur. That's different. Oh my god, it's Dorothy's. And it's the Tin Man from, whatchamacallit? The Wizard of Oz, right? Is that what that's from? I think so. To be honest, I don't think I've seen that movie, but it's been a really long time ago. So, all right, so that's kind of cool. All right, get on going. Let's see. I hope that train car's over here though, but it's not. So I didn't miss it when we pulled in, and that's okay. We'll see. See where it's at here. I want to get over to this lane anyhow, because this is the actual road. Oh yeah, there it is. I did miss it when we came through. Interesting. Well, we're gonna get it now because we're gonna get a nice photo with it. Hopefully, at least that's my goal. The goal is to get a photo with the train caboose. So let's find out. All right, I think I got a pretty decent shot with that caboose. So. Should be good. Don't expect anything too crazy. I just never. Photos are kind of interesting. It's almost like it'd be really cool if you could really move things around, like the truck and whatnot. Like that'd be really cool to really get those perfect shots. It's also hard with loads because you could be sitting there driving around in circles just to try and get that perfect shot. I do like that they changed. There's the dinosaur. Change the photo editor up so that way you can change like the time of day. Like I think that is super nice. Definitely helps create those a little bit better picturesque photo opportunities. And I probably should do more with that than what I do, but yeah, it's progress, right? Like that's what we want. All right. Let's finish this. 81 miles to Lamar. But 96 miles until we can drop this off. So we're just going a little bit outside of Lamar for our drop off, which kind of makes sense. You know, we got a combine, so that means it's a little bit bigger. It's probably used on a farm, you know, or a big farm corporation. So yeah, it's not going to be so much in the city as it would be out. But I always get nervous with those vehicles. I never know if they're going to come at me or not. For the most part, they don't. They stay where they need to, but still just a little frustrating there for sure. Because you just want to make sure everything's gonna be great. Welcome to colorful Colorado. Yes. In all my time, I've been to Colorado once, and that was 2 years ago now. No, a year ago. A year and a half ago, if we want to be somewhat more precise. And it was actually really fun. Went down to Denver, went to Colorado Springs, went to Pueblo. Had a really good time. So I actually want to take the Rocky Mountaineer train through the mountains there. The problem is two problems, I guess. One is it's pretty expensive, but the second more concerning problem that I have with it is, one, I need to get back to Denver, and then once I'm there, the train ride is only a one way, so I gotta find a way to come back, which is a little frustrating. But it's kind of like, oh well, you could drive, and I don't want to drive. I think I could take Amtrak as well. Amtrak, I believe, has a train that I could catch from where I'm at into Denver, which would be nice. But again, it's like, how do we go from where the Rocky Mountaineer ends back into Denver? And so I don't know, but have some things to figure out for sure. It'd be nice if it was like a round trip, which I don't know why they don't want to do a round trip, but yeah, because it's a 2-day, I'm pretty sure 2-day excursion with an overnight stop in one of the towns. But yeah, it looks really cool, and I would like to go on a train excursion at some point. And I just figured that would be like a really nice one to go on. And it is highly rated, which is always good too. But yeah, train rides. We want to talk about train rides. Those have become so expensive. You know, we talk about airfare being expensive, but I think train rides are almost more expensive when you actually think about what you're getting, the distance that they're going, and the time it takes. You know, because they're not super fast. You know, like you can definitely get there faster by plane. I think even factoring in like security check-ins and stuff like that, like I still think you can get to a majority of places faster by plane. Definitely the farther the distance you go, I think the quicker you can get, for sure. But even the shorter destinations, I still think you can get there a little bit quicker by train. But yeah, just some thoughts, right? I'm kind of on this train kick again. I talked about this a little bit last time too. I've been playing Train Sim World 4, so it's kind of got me back into trains, and it's the holidays, so it's like I always get the train out for the Christmas tree, and all that type of stuff. So it's just that time of year, you know. There's so many like exciting things, as well, and there's a new game comes out next week, I believe. Well, this week. It's coming up week. Called Last Train Home, which looks super exciting and enjoyable. And I want to definitely try it out. And obviously, there's a train in it, so it's like even more exciting to try out. But yeah, but we made it into Lamar. Yes, it's been a while since we've actually been back in Colorado, so this is kind of nice. Just to kind of see everything. Everything is awesome. Look at that. Could you imagine if we could put the lights on it while we're driving down? That'd be pretty cool. Pretty cool experience. But yeah, we are very close to our destination now. Look at that thing. That is so cool. Looks like one of those windmills that you'd have at like a Little putt-putt course. Little putt-putt. That would be super exciting. There's a train going through the town. Those are always exciting. I've seen a couple of those videos where it's like, literally, it's like a downtown area, and there's a train that goes through downtown. I also see it in like India too. Like it's insane. Like people's like shop fronts are literally right on the train tracks. So like they set everything up. Where's that guy going? Hey, you just ran a red, dude. Whatever. Oh, Nikes. I guess I ran into this guy. So sorry. I didn't realize somebody was there. I was the Corvette dude. Sorry, dude. But yeah, it's well, that guy, he just ran the red now too. Come on. Everybody's running the red here. It's insane because they're like they have their shop stuff out, and then all of a sudden there's like a train, and then like how quick they pack all and move all that stuff so the train can come through is just incredible. But yeah, just unique. All right, what's going on here? Are you stuck, sir? Oh, you're going. You're not a school bus. What is this thing? It looks like a missile. Oh, it's a yeah. It's a blade. It's a blade for a windmill. That's gonna be cool. So cool thing coming in the 1.49 update. If you have the special transport DLC, you're gonna be able to haul one of those things, and I am super excited for that. So we're definitely gonna be doing that for sure. That actually might be the first thing we do before we actually get into Kansas. But yeah, I'm super excited for that because I see those all the time where I'm at. So to be able to haul one, it's gonna be super cool. They're so long, so long. But it's still one of the reasons why I say if you're looking for DLC to purchase and you want to get like the really good bang for your buck, get the special transport DLC. Like they keep adding to it, and it just keeps increasing the value in my opinion. And there's some really cool loads that you get to take, and it's not even that expensive. Like you can get it cheaper, I think, than you can for like some states. So when you talk about adding new gameplay functionality type of stuff, like that is the DLC. If you're just looking for, obviously new states to drive in, then got to go for those states. But I'm also the other thing to be noteful about too, though, with the special transport DLC is certain loads can only be taken in certain states. So there is like kind of a connection there. Like if you don't have that state and you want to take that load, well, fingers crossed type of thing. So it is something to kind of be aware about. But if, for the most part, like I think a lot of people will be fine with what they got. But I definitely enjoy the special transport DLC. One of my faves. All right, our drop-off point should be coming up around here now. Oh, thank God we can bypass. We had to hit that other little tiny one. Like this is a normal one that we should hit up. And beautiful, our drop-off is going to be on the left-hand side here. It's a Coca-Cola trailer. We'll have to try and deck out the truck this year with some good old Christmas stuff. We usually take the like a Christmas load once they start doing that. All the trucks events, they'll do like the holiday gifts. So we'll definitely do one of those as well. So that'll be good. So we'll get the truck all ready to go for the holidays. We'll probably get a different truck, I think, maybe. Probably flip up the trucks for a little bit, swap them out. So yeah, we've been using this one for a while. We cruised through Texas with this one, and we did Oklahoma with it as well. So, all right, you guys stopping or are you going? If you're gonna stop, then I'm gonna go. Thank you. So yeah, we've been in this one for a while, so it's good to mix it up. We also have like 200 and we've only got 22,000 miles on this truck. Not a lot of miles. This is the only one that I drive. I don't give this one to the employees at all. Only the boss man is allowed to drive this rig. Yeah, this is one of my favorite ones. The Volvo, I do like the Volvo. The Western Star's kind of is nice too. And we got a lot of nice trucks. I think we do, at least. But yeah, here we are ready to drop. I think we're going in on this side here. Yeah. It's like we're going to turn into here, but then we're going to whip it over here. So I just want to make sure we cross this barrier. Don't want to get too tight or anything. And now I thought our drop off was just like right there, but it's right there instead. Holy cow. Do we got to back this thing in? Or do you think we can pull through? That's going to be the question. Do we have a pull through or a back in? Oh, that's a back in for sure. Holy cow. Wow. You want this thing backed into that? I don't even think that's possible. No, it definitely is. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Yep. Okay, so we're not going to be able to back. We got to turn the truck around, which is fine. Let's get this guy turned around. That's fine. We'll get him turned around here. We'll use see what we can use here to turn everything around. But yeah, we need to go straight. See if we can go straight there and turn her around up in that area. Actually, I don't think we can. Well, we definitely can't. Okay, that's fine. We got plenty of room over here. We can just turn it around as well. Not too worried. Not too worried. Actually, we want it to go. I think we want it to go this way. Nope, we don't. I want the truck to go that way, yes. We don't want the load to go that way, though. Don't want the load to go that way. All right. I don't think we're going to get it turned, though. That becomes the question. Can we? Yeah. Might be fine. We might be fine. Let's see what happens here. Oh, yeah, we're fine this way. Because we got plenty of room to really back it up. So, yeah, we're good. We are good. We'll just kind of watch that so it doesn't get too close. Comfort. That should be good, though. That should be good. I mean, we say should be, but we know how things go. Alright, that's good. Alright. Now for the long backup. That's the joyous part right here, I think. This is gonna be the longest blind backup I think I've ever done. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to do this way. To be quite honest, I mean, we'll see though. We'll see what happens. I don't want to say never, but we are. My luck is never that good. Oh yeah, we're already way off course on this. Yeah, look at this. Like, we need it over there, and we're like right here. Okay, so that's not good. All right, let's pull it back. Okay, what if we go like this? I think we probably could still get this here. I think we just gotta. We just gotta kind of turn it a little bit. Like I don't think it's too bad. It's not great, but it's not terrible. See, we've kind of corrected. It's just going to be getting it in that garage, I think, is going to be the next major hassle that we might face. see if we don't want to turn it too soon, but at the same time, I don't want to turn it too late. It's always good to kind of see if we're making progress. Oh, snakes. Yeah, I think we were doing all right. I wouldn't say we were doing terrible. But yeah, we definitely oversteered on that one. Yeah, we might just have to kind of go outside the cab. Just a bit here on this one. Just a bit. We don't want to be here all day long. And this is going to be like super tight here too anyhow. Like to get it in there, this is like a hard drop off. Extra hard. There's probably some people that are like, this is nothing. This is nothing. Yeah. Maybe for you. But for me, oh, this is hard. Alright, let's see if we can try and slowly get this turned the way I need it. Obviously, kind of straighten the truck out every little bit is going to help as well. Okay. There we go. And that, I think this is the one, right? I think so. The problem, we got like the load is wide, which is that's part of the next problem, right? Like when you look at how wide she is, like we really got to get her in there and get her in like perfect. Like that's why I don't think I would ever get it inside the. Who's our spotters? Like we need some spotters here. Get our spotters out. Like we have to get this thing like centered in there. In my opinion. I mean, we're doing good. It's not too bad. It's actually better than what I thought, right? Like we're getting there. And the truck is getting straighter with each go. So that's always good. All right, there we go. That's good. Good. Ooh, it's a little tight there. A little tight. But we're fine. We're still getting straighter at the end of the day. There it is. You know what I think makes it also easier driving outside the cab is the fact. Weeks. Is when you steer, you know, like, okay, I want the trailer to go left. Like that's the way you're turning it, right? But like when you're not in the cab, it's like, oh, we need the load to go whatever way. It's the opposite. So I think that's part of it too. It throws me off. Man, that is tight. That is tight in there. Holy cow. Wow. Well, we got it in. That is crazy how tight that is though. Yeah, I don't think there's no way. Let's hop in the cab and see. I don't think I would have ever gotten it. I mean, I probably could have. It would have been a long time. We would have been sitting here, and we already sat here for quite a while. This is a really long journey at the end of the day. So I really appreciate y'all sticking with me. I hope you all enjoyed it. It was good fun. I don't know where we're going to be next time, but we're going to be somewhere in American Truck Simulator's wonderful world. But yeah, just don't know where. But thanks a lot for watching, everybody, and I hope to catch you all next time with some more Trucking with High Vision.